the Road Blacks, and we are underway. Colorado winning the tip. And right away, getting it down low to Aaronette Vonleh.
You can tell
huge presence on the block.
Yeah, you can tell what Washington is going to have to contend with all game long. Colorado going immediately inside to Vonleh, who's so dominant on the low block.
Vonleh, one of the most impressive athletes that you're going to find. Daniels triggers that jump shot mid-range, and the first shot is good for Daniels.
I like that for Daniels. Vonleh's going to play off her. She was a good 2 or 3 feet off her at the high post, and Daniels can hit that shot.
Again, down to Vonleh. This time, she's denied, tries to get it to Quay Miller, and first turnover of the ballgame. Goal of shutting down or slowing down Vonleh and Quay Miller, the front court for the Buffaloes. Schwartz inside the lane, gets it tipped away, comes back up with it. And now El Ladine, the leading scorer for Washington, gets fouled in the act. Jalen Sherrod, a thief on the defensive end. She gets after you. Her quickness, she's a ball hawk. And that first early foul always puts a defender a little bit on their heels. They can't afford for her to reach in now and be as aggressive. 2 quick fouls in the first half, and probably have to take a seat. Here's Sherrod going right at Hannah Stein.
Offensively earlier on by attacking the paint and getting to the rim.
Sherrod, the 5'7" fifth-year senior out of Birmingham, Alabama, Ramsey High School. She is one of 20 players in the nation on the Wooden Award late season watch list. And she has been a huge reason why JR Payne and this Colorado Buffalo program is one of the best. Schwartz working on Miller. Miller, the Seattle native, back in her hometown, started her career as a Husky a couple of years here on Montlake before transferring to Colorado. Briggs, turnaround jumper, too strong. Foreman, the three-point shooter, kicks it out to another sniper, Maddie Nolan. The 5th-year senior is good from deep. The transfer from Michigan lightened it up.
Beautiful job in transition. Foreman is no longer just a three-point shooter. Did a great job putting the ball on the floor, drawing a defender for an open three.
And there's Daniels, a 3-ball of her own. So a long jumper started her game going, and now she hits the deep three, her 6th made 3 of the year. Vonleh right over the top of Daniels, too strong.
Vonleh's post game is so improved this season. On the low block, she has great footwork, so much strength and power on the low block.
Steins has been hot from 3, that one too strong. Miller left open on the block. The transition offense working for the Buffaloes. Briggs getting the start today in place of Jada Noble, who is out with injury. She has missed 3 games in a row. This is game number 4 without their best defender. Steins from the corner. Had a good look, wouldn't go.
It's a really good look by Steins. Great penetration by Ladine, kicking it out for an open shooter.
Sherrod all the way into the paint. She's denied, but Miller cleans it up.
Love to see Miller getting going early. She struggled.
She only had 2 points in Pullman, but added 15 rebounds. And JR Payne said that every single one was crucial to get that win. Daniels going right at Vonleh, couldn't finish. A little frustration for Daniels. She's made 2 long jumpers, but couldn't hit on the bunny. So a 13-7 Colorado lead. They have been unstoppable on offense. Sherrod's 3, good. She has been in a shooting slump from deep, but that one was pure.
Created with Steins helping off of the corner, doubling the post. Is going to leave that corner shooter wide open, and a nice jumper by Sherrod. Not known for a 3-point shot. She's shooting it much better this season.
A 9-0 Colorado run to take a 16-7 lead. Daniels gets Vonleh in the air, but again, can't get it to go from close. Colorado shooting 86% to start this game. A fantastic start on the road for the 6th-ranked team in America. Backdoor for Freeman. They tried to deny the 3-point threat, and she said, I'll counter that with a backdoor and a pretty floater.
Beautiful offensive execution. Nice patience in their offensive flow. Foreman going back door, and as you said, a floater. The defensive help side came over, and she's able to stop on a dime. Chloe
Briggs, the true freshman, all net on her 3-ball.
Nice shot by Briggs. That was not easy. Quade Miller did a great job on that closeout. Contested high, but just a better shot by the lefty.
Chloe Briggs, a big-time scorer in high school, the 5'11" freshman out of Ontario Christian High School. A beautiful feed from Foreman to Vonleh on the roll.
Foreman's done a great job all season long.
Tina Langley giving Delia Daniels a rest, so Olivia Anderson, the true freshman, onto the floor up to set the high pick for Steins. Here's Sellers, another true freshman, right at the buzzer.
Sellers was shooting the ball really well in warm-ups today, and she gets... What a luxury when you put Jalen Sherrod on the bench. You can come in with Weather, one of the best perimeter defenders in the Pac-12.
Charlotte Whitaker, another experienced front court player in her 5th season at Colorado, is on the scoreboard. Colorado, already all 5 starters have scored and now getting buckets from the bench. 22 first quarter points for Colorado and a 9-point lead. Steins turning the corner, gorgeous spin to the bucket.
Beautiful hesitation and spin, a nice little Steve Smith-like move on the baseline.
And then the answer quickly by Kendall Wetta. Strong take to the hoop. And Washington can hold for the last shot if they choose. Sellers, the true freshman out of Alaska. It's Brown. Faked, had a good look, wouldn't go.
It was a good take. Didn't make it that time, but keep looking for those opportunities.
Foreman, the three-point shot rimming out. That had a lot.
She had 25 points in the first half, and she did it in a variety of ways. Off the dribble from the three-point line, attacking the paint, so unselfish, and I love to see how excited her teammates and coaches were about the performance.
Sherrod, smooth jumper.
Washington cannot get into their offensive flow.
Daniels spins, gets a little space, and connects.
Nice to see Daniels being a little bit more patient. She had 2 early layups that she missed because she wasn't as patient with Vonleh coming over the block shots.
Sherrod looking for the cutting Nolan. Couldn't hit her in stride. Turnover back to Washington. Sellers from the corner. Tamia Sadler slicing in, goes window for 2.
And Washington has to do a much better job of stopping the ball in transition. You cannot let Jalen Sherrod get going and kick it out to open wings for layups.
Oh, beautiful reverse by Tegan Brown. Set up on a pretty pass. Quick tempo to this game, which favors Colorado. Vonleh hits it. Vonleh is a really impressive athlete, and the 6'3" junior out of West Lynn, Oregon. The miss from Ladine, but Vonleh just a fabulous athlete. Nolan, her second made 3 of the game in Colorado State. She's got 7 points, 3 of 7 from the floor for the Husky junior out of Garfield High School. Sellers into the lane. Beautiful floater over the defense.
Freshman is able to do that.
Tina Langley putting together top 15 recruiting classes back-to-back years. Foreman gets it checked from El Ladine. Nolan gets around the screen one way, so Ladine goes back, but gets the open look, won't go. Oh, beautiful strip by Sellers, and the late whistle coming. Oh, I think she had that one. The crowd doesn't like it, but what a fantastic read by Sellers.
Like a late closeout on stopping the ball, but that looked like it was a really clean steal right there by Sellers.
Miller, deep position off the out-of-bounds play. Jump hook is good. Sellers going right at Sherrod, won't go. Lob over the top. Well done by Foreman in the side.
She has you pinned and sealed over the top, has great hands, and that makes it an easy drop step bucket for her.
Daniels hit some nice outside jumpers. That one won't drop. A 17-9 rebound advantage for Colorado. They rebound and run, and they have done so today. Sherrod gets low and then gets denied by Daniels. Really good crowd out here on this Sunday afternoon inside Alaska Airlines Arena for the Breast Cancer Awareness Day. And to see one of the best teams in America, Colorado. Maddie Nolan fading away from deep, and she gets another one. Nolan 3 for 3 from distance.
Really impressed with Colorado's execution on their sideline and underneath out-of-bounds plays.
Schwartz got the look she wanted, got to her spot and had a clean look, won't drop. Colorado a 7-0 run, make it 9-0. Nolan back door for the wide open layup. Sellers. That three won't drop. Had a good look at it. Excellent hustle play by Daniels on the putback. Saw a battle there. Delia Daniels, the Garfield High School product, won a state championship with the Bulldogs. And of course, Quay Miller, the fifth-year senior out of Renton, Kentridge High School. She won a state championship in her time at Kentridge. So two of the best over the last 5 years in high school girls basketball on the floor, opposing one another. Foreman loops it over the top to Whitaker, and the lefty putting it in.
Washington doing a nice job of running Foreman off the three-point line.
Daniels on the dribble, fadeaway, gets hit. Only played 6 minutes in the first half on Friday, got in foul trouble, and she's just so valuable to this team. The McDonald's All-American.
And the Pac-12 is just so good at putting together a strategic plan for their upcoming games. It's been a joy to watch.
Daniels now in double figures. She's got 12 and is 3 of 3 from the line. Sadler stops, pops, hits.
Really nice action offensively by Colorado there.
Ledeen pulls the three and it rattles out. Great hustle by Daniels. Gets knocked down. Colorado comes up with it. Colorado has just been dominant in the first half. 46 points on the board. Beautiful cut by Weta. Whitaker hits. It was high level. Daniels thought about it. Had a crease stripped away by Sadler. One-on-one against Schwartz. Miller cleans it up, won't go. She already has 8 boards in this one. Can't get the second. As long as they clear a rebound here before halftime. About a 5-second differential in shot and game clock.
Washington has held their opponents to 56 points per game. Colorado already with 48 in the first half.
Daniels, the foul line, she's able to get her way there. 65% on the season, but over her career, she's been in the 70s. Which means to me, she's due. And Daniels now just 2 points away from 1,000 in her career. Want to stay tuned for that milestone. Lob over the top. Von Lane hits it right before halftime. And even 50 in the first half alone. 7 helpers. And her team, everybody feeling good about that.
If you're Washington, it's possession by possession.
Schwartz, the jumper left short, and Quay Miller collects the carom. She's got 9 rebounds now. Colorado started the game by going to Vaughn Lay a couple of possessions in a row. And they go to her to start the second. Lauren Schwartz, 0 for 5, is yet to get a bucket. That one off the front rim. And last touch.
Schwartz hasn't had a lot of touches, a lot of looks offensively. There was a great look on that backdoor cut coming off the flex cut. Had a little bit more time to get the shot off, but rushed it just a little bit.
Washington shooting 25%, Colorado 61. Daniels.
It's not easy to do. Nice job trying to go over the top, and help was coming over. He's got a little too aggressive.
Quay Miller ducking in on Lauren Schwartz. Schwartz didn't have the legs underneath that one, but tracks down her own miss. Stein's feet set. No good. It has been really difficult for Washington from three. They are 3 of 20. Miller going right. Colorado put 24 points on the board in the first quarter, 26 points in the second quarter, and they are out to a 5-0 advantage over Washington here in quarter 3. Quay Miller, the 5th-year senior, all Pac-12 performer last year.
Washington's doing a good job. They only have 6 turnovers a game. Typically, Colorado forces about 18 turnovers a game, so they're taking care of the ball. They're getting good looks. They just can't finish.
There's a good look for Schwartz, and she's on the board.
Great look, great patience by Schwartz. You can tell Schwartz came out of the locker room as being a little bit more aggressive offensively here in the second half. Good help, side.
Sellers gets into to bat that one away, but winds up in the hands of the Buffaloes. Sellers has had good energy off the bench for Tina Langley. Vonleh, deep jumper is true.
That's a backbreaker. You had a good defense.
And when they shoot the ball like they're shooting it today, really impressive. Schwartz gets denied inside the lane, and Colorado off to the races. Nice job by Brown to get out and take away the three-point look from Freeman, but she kicks it to Vonleh. Quay Miller, a double-double, 10 points, 11 boards for her. Colorado getting production from everywhere. Over the top, Vonleh takes the lob, can't hit the reverse, but she gets fouled. She had 20 points, 8 boards, 2 blocks at Wazoo. She misses the front end of a pair. But in this game, 18 points, 9 of 11 from the field, 4 boards, 3 assists. Has been a dominant force for Colorado. I remember her brother, Noah Vonleh. He was the 9th overall pick in the NBA draft back in 2014. Briggs, 3 ball, desperately needed by Washington to see that ball go through the hoop. Quick pass from Foreman to Miller. Another assist, make it 9 for Foreman. Here's Sellers, right at Vonleh. Lines up on the deck, and Colorado clears.
Good job stopping the ball in transition by Schwartz.
And Tegan Brown, the interception. Going all the way in to score, a nice play by Tegan Brown. Daniels tips it away from Whitaker, but she's able to collect. 10 on the shot clock. Sadler, the former Husky, gets that one high off the window to go. Now at number 6, Briggs. I love a moment. Tamia Sadler, the true freshman Chloe Briggs. Her uniform came undone, and Tamia Sadler goes up and helped her tuck it in at the foul line. Let me help you out, little freshman. This is how you're supposed to do it.
Got a lot going on. You can't figure it all out as a freshman. A lot of things in your mind.
Chloe Briggs hits the second to split the pair. She's got 7 points. Starting today in place of Jada Noble, who has missed her 4th straight game due to injury. Huskies have missed her defensive presence today. Foreman, first 3 ball going down for her. Just what Colorado needed, another threat from the outside. They rely on Frida Foreman, haven't needed her in the scoring column today, but fantastic job of playmaking with those 9 assists.
Yeah, and that was a nice closeout by Washington's Anderson. Foreman just had such a quick release on the shot.
Nice pass from Anderson down low to Ari Long. Fadeaway jumper is good.
The The subs have done a nice job for Washington executing offensively.
And that's Know Your Scouting Report. Whitaker so big and strong, and Anderson let her go with her strong left hand. That was easy for Whitaker.
In Colorado's post game, if you lead them one-on-one on the low block, whether it's Miller, Vonleh, or Whitaker, they have the ability to score one-on-one on the low block with ease.
And they're so strong. Those are three imposing frames with Whitaker at 6'4", Miller at 6'3", Vonleh at 6'3". Sellers, three ball is good. She had a career-high 47 points in the state semifinal game back in Alaska. And we all know Alyssa Peely, one of the best players in the nation. Well, Xavier Sellers broke her scoring record. She finished as Alaska's all-time leading scorer, 2,651 points, so she can light it up.
We've had some great players here in the Pac-12 Conference from Alaska. Ruthie Hamlin from Oregon State, Alyssa Peely, certainly at Utah, and now Xavier Sellers.
Briggs three to close out the third quarter, rattles out. She is the engine, the emotional leader, so much for this Colorado team that is mighty impressive.
Well, you know that coaches don't get a lot of sleep on a season as it is, but when you have a gauntlet like that, the quality opponents, quality players in the Pac-12, whether it's Jalen Sherrod or Aaronette Vonleh today, a really tough outing for the Washington Huskies.
And a Pac-12 conference that is filled with teams that have Final Four and national championship aspirations. And one of them, the Colorado Buffaloes, who are putting on an impressive show. Pick and roll. Olivia Anderson puts it in off the window for her first bucket. Nice feed from Briggs, freshman to freshman.
Really nice pick and roll execution there by Briggs. Patient. The defender didn't roll with their player. Anderson gets a nice layup. Great hands, great footwork by Anderson.
Tina Langley putting four true freshmen on the floor together right now, along with the sophomore Tegan Brown.
This will be a great experience for them, getting to play against a high-quality opponent like Colorado.
Whitaker lost her footing, and now Colorado scrambling, and Tegan Brown makes them pay.
And these are crucial minutes for these young players for the University of Washington. Both offensively and defensively, prove that the coaches can trust you when you're on the floor.
Foreman spinning and hits. Briggs getting into Whitaker. So onto the floor for the Buffaloes. Miranda McLeod, the 6'3" sophomore.
If you're Washington, it's the little things. You want to win every possession. And right now, early on in the fourth quarter, they're up 6-4.
It either goes by quarter, it goes by in between timeouts. They will grade you. Tegan Brown too strong on the three. You definitely want to say you've got 6:40 to work with here. And if you're on the floor, big minutes for those that want more minutes. Blocked by Sellers, getting up. Giving up a lot of height, but erasing that attempt from McLeod.
Great job by Sellers. Again, post player went over the high side. Sellers did a great job in help side, coming off of her offensive player for help and rising to the challenge.
Vonleh, too strong, right over the top of the 6'1" Shayla Gilmore, who's onto the floor for Washington.
Welcome to the court, Shayla.
Yeah. Vonleh was getting a rest, so she comes back on the court ready to go here for the final six. Sellers on the box, showing her strength for the point guard.
Nice job on the low block by Sellers, playing against one of the best defenders in the Pac-12, Kendall Weather.
Good-looking bucket from Michaela Johnson, the 6'1" redshirt freshman. Mentioning Alaska products. She's also out of Anchorage, Alaska, 1 year older than Sellers.
And the coaching staff talks about Michaela and her talent and her ability, athleticism, what she can bring to this table.
Gilmore's jump shot rattles out. Kendall Wetta has 4 fouls onto the floor.
It's nice for these young players like Johnson, Nolan, to be able to play with the veterans as well.
Ari Long getting the steal, and nice finish with the left hand.
Nice job by Ari Long, doing a great job getting in the passing lane. Yeah, right here, Washington's in a little bit of a 2-3 zone. The first time they've gone to zone on the day.
That shot no good from Johnson. Briggs with Miller guarding her. Gets it out to Gilmore. Collected and put back in by Long.
Nice few minutes by Long. She's done a nice job defensively. She's got a steal, getting out transition, getting a layup, and then there are the hustle plays that your coaches love to see going to the offensive glass.
Angela, when you look at the eye test for this Colorado team, what's the ceiling for them?
If Colorado gets back to the basics defensively, they can be a scary team when you come to the tournament.
And they got a 6 seed in the NCAA tournament. Long, strong take.
All right, Long again showing that she is a nice offensive player, but able to play both ends of the floor. 8 points already on 4 or 5 shooting in just 11 minutes. She's making the most of her opportunities to play today.
Yeah, it's got to feel good for Long, true freshman. Now Sellers with the steal. Hesitates enough to get some space, and she finishes off the window. Sellers. Colorado put on a show today, an impressive performance. 50 points at halftime. They got out quickly, which was your key to the game, and they were able to coast into a big-time victory on the road. The final score from Seattle, 80-57, but this Colorado team is for real.